Sup guys, True from YouTube, coming at you with how to sing with your diaphragm. I've posted a few videos about screaming, and they all stated that you needed to learn how to use your diaphragm. And I thought, why not put one of me teaching you how to do it rather than you having to search all over trying to find somewhere to do it when I could just show you. Well, a lot of times it's really annoying to hear about your diaphragm, and I've stated that in my other videos. It's really annoying because all they talk about is diaphragm when you are trying to learn how to sing or scream, and then they don't teach you how to use your diaphragm, and that's really annoying. So I'm going to do that for you. Now, first thing is, what is your diaphragm? Your diaphragm is a little muscle in your abdomen, a little bit, I think it's a bit lower than your abdomen, and what it does is it helps you push out your breath. It helps you force things, like if you tighten up your abdomen like that, it'll help you force things out. Now, how to do that, I'm going to show y'all. Right now I'm a little bit, I just woke up, so I still have like phlegm in my throat and stuff, and I have a runny nose because I have really bad allergies, but that's okay, because that's not what matters. What matters is me showing you guys how to do it, even if I don't sound that great. Now, if you want to sing and use your diaphragm, what you want to do is find a song that's very, very comfortable for you in your range, and sing it as loud as you can without tightening your throat. Now, instead of tightening your throat, I want you to tighten your abdomen. And one way to enable your diaphragm is yell, "Hey! Hey!" really quickly. Just yell it like you have to yell at someone across the street or something, and you're trying to get it out as hard as you can, like, "Hey! Hey!" like that. Now, anything with an H will immediately trigger your diaphragm because it compresses it. It goes, like that, and you immediately feel your diaphragm kind of coming out, your abdomen kind of coming out. It'll make it feel like your stomach's kind of like going outward. Now, one disclaimer is a lot of people try to say that you can breathe through your diaphragm. That's not true. You cannot breathe through your diaphragm. You have to breathe through your lungs, and you have to learn how to use your diaphragm to force that air out, because that's all your diaphragm is it helps you force things out with power. Now, like I said, the way to learn that is you sing as loud as you possibly can without hurting yourself. Do not tighten on your throat when you're trying to sing. Do not, because the power should not come from your throat. It should come from your diaphragm. Now, with the diaphragm, I always kind of had that on lock. I don't know why. I just always had a loud voice. I always had a powerful voice and never had to strain on my throat, really. But with other people, it's harder to learn, because other people have different attributes in their voice. Sometimes they're really quiet, sometimes they're really loud, sometimes they have different things that is good in their voice, but they need other strengths, like learning how to use your diaphragm. Now, with screaming, you have to use pretty much all diaphragm so you don't hurt your throat. It's all diaphragm. Yes, you use your vocal cords and your mouth to use the technique that you're doing, whether it's false chord or fry or whatever you want to do for screaming, but the power needs to come from your diaphragm, not your throat. Your throat is just the airway that it comes out in. Think of it as your diaphragm is like the engine that revs it all up and just gets you going, and you're just the car that you just hit on the gas and you go. Okay? Now, once you learn how to do this, you want to really rely on your diaphragm for just about everything. If you have to play a show or something and the mic is too low, rely on your diaphragm, not your throat. Now, to sing with your diaphragm, you want to tighten your abdomen a little bit, like maybe do like a little cough kind of motion so you can feel the compression go like take a deep breath, then compress your diaphragm and then let the breath out. Compress your abdomen, just kind of tighten it like you're doing a crunch or something. Go like that. Sounds really weird. Sounds like you're pooping, but that's how you got to do it. Now, singing, you could sing something loud like "This Girl's on Fire" by by Alicia Keys. You could sing something, just something that's comfortable for your voice. I like to warm up with singing This Girl's on Fire. Like, this girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. But I haven't warmed up much, so my diaphragm and my everything is not in full capacity right now. It's just not, because I just woke up. And the best thing you could do is don't do breathing exercises, because they will not help you unless you know how to use your diaphragm. Breathing exercises just teach you how much breath to let out, but you first need to learn how to use your diaphragm. So do exactly what I told you. You will be just fine, I promise. Just rewind to the parts of what I'm doing to help you learn how to do it. Right now I'm just telling you the facts about it and what's real about it, what's not real, the propaganda behind it. So yeah, so please just take that into consideration. Please watch this over and over again if you have to, so that you can get it down. Do the tightening abdomen, the kind of cough, like and you put your hand on your tummy and just let it tighten, as if you're trying to like have abs for a moment. Even if you do have abs, just like that. Okay, that'll help you learn where your diaphragm is, and every time you sing you need to tighten as if you're doing that cough. Okay, one thing you don't want to do is compress it too much, and you'll start sounding like this, and you'll start sounding like it's hard for the breath to come out. So you want to learn how to compress it like this, where it just is making your voice louder, and not like this, because that's bad. But that's one good thing about screaming, is when you compress it, it'll give you a little bit more of a raspy tone, and you can go like this. But it won't be as loud as if you could go like this with knowing how to use your diaphragm. So I hope this video helped. Watch over and over how I told you how to do it. If you want to, just skip past the parts of where I'm talking about the facts and the fiction about it. And yeah, YouTube signing off. And I hope this one helped. Bye-bye.